Hello, welcome to Tea Time. I am Paige the Mage, and this is my new series where I'm making basically a podcast, so this will be audio only. And I'm here with Ken Arashi, the Shark VTuber,
Hey, good to meet you. How you doing?
and Morcom Joker, also known as Maho.
Hey, it's me, Ma.
Yep, I'm gonna leave their links in the comments and if in the underneath the video. I'm already
Description.
It's okay.
Description.
Fine, you're
in the
fine.
description.
You're fine.
I can cut this out, don't worry. It's fine. I can cut it out. Or leave it for humor. Yeah, so today I was thinking of asking some VTubers that have been in this space for quite some time. Maho has been streaming for 3 years. She has recently had her anniversary. And Ken has been streaming for less, but has been very active in the community and knows his stuff. So, in case you are wondering how it is like down the line, here are some people, and we are going to discuss about it. So, as an introduction, tell me a bit about yourself, starting with Ken.
Okay, hey. My name is Ken Arashi. I've been in the streaming adjacent space for a good long while. I mean, obviously, I started watching content creators and stuff when I was really young, and that's back in the early PewDiePie and Yogscast days, that kind of stuff. And I'd kind of grown an interest in content creation, while watching those people while I was kind of growing up. And I've made a few videos here and there. I've done some semi let's play-ish kind of stuff, and I've made a few attempts throughout my life. But it's only been, I think, a year, well, nearly 2 years actually. It'll be my 2-year anniversary coming up this July, and I'm really excited for that. Honestly, I've had a few people approach me about doing streaming groups and let's play groups and stuff before, and I have a very specific mindset on content creation and that kind of stuff. And it's been an interesting journey to kind of get to where I am. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this interview for sure.
Yeah, I've also been very interested in content, but I struggle to find what kind of content I want to do. This is basically my, I think, third attempt at a type of content. What about you, Maho? What are you about?
I stream for 3 years now, and I love what I'm doing. But every time I talk about why I started, I have the feeling I just trauma dump and I feel bad about it. But I had to stop studying. I got burnout and I felt like crap. And I felt like crap for months. And in this time, I watched a lot of Nuxtaku content. And he, with his honest, pursue on things, was a little bit of a safe haven for me. And then the whole VTuber wave came. And Nuxtaku covering VTubers. Seeing that a big HoloLive streamer called Kiria can literally speak German, so it was not just it's just a Japanese thing. It's also a thing people in Germany and England and America can do. It motivated me. And then I heard a video, I don't even remember which one it was, and Nuxtaku said, if you're passionate about something, don't try to find excuses why to do it, just do it. And I heard that, and then I set my ass down and was like, okay, I want to do VTubing. And in a month, less than 2 months, I made myself a VTuber model, I made myself an image, Twitter and everything, and I started, and now I just love it. I love playing games even though I'm bad, and I love doing art. I try to pursue an art career. I made this my job, and it is hard. I see a lot of ups and downs, and finding the right thing to do, it is a lot of trial and error, and see. It's throwing everything at the wall and see what sticks.
I think you're answering some of my questions before I got to actually ask them.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I'm happy that Paige tries this format because I think she's cut out for it. She's great.
No, I didn't ask them to do this, okay? Disclaimer, I did not ask them. They did it out of their own free will, okay? I promise, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
For those listening to the audio, I am blinking twice.
Luckily, the score just sniped you.
Damn it!
Like, I'm here on my own free will. It's not that I'm, like stuck in this voodoo doll here right now, and I cannot escape unless she lifts the curse.
Don't worry, she's fine.
If
She's
Paige
vibing.
if Paige had sewn eyelids, I would be blinking twice.
Okay, so seriously, what do you think is important for people just starting out? Like, let's say someone who's just contemplating or just started out VTubing. What would you say to these type of people with the current experience you have of, like VTubing in general?
Do you want to go first, Maho?
Oh, me first. Okay, so
I'm gonna have to cut Maho after a while because she would just keep going.
okay.
Go.
There's just a couple things. First of all, like you need to find something you want to do. Like, it's great to try out trends like play games that are popular, but every time you force yourself to do something, your viewers will notice. So don't, like push yourself to do things that you don't, enjoy, at least a bit. Second thing, don't expect to boom after one stream. You need that is a tip I got from like a Twitch partner. He said, even if you stream to no one or just one person, you need to have the energy and like the vibe as if you stream to like 100 or 1,000 people. Like, don't give this one viewer the feeling that you don't appreciate them, because like if people come in your stream and because you only have one viewer, you just don't say anything or do anything, they won't stay. So always keep the energy up. Let them know that you enjoy what you do. And the last thing, prepare yourself that the internet is a cesspool.
It kind of is sometimes.
And don't let it get to you. It is hard, and getting hate is awful, but they are all just voices in the internet, and especially they're random people. Please don't get demotivated from like a random person coming to your chat and say what you do is poop. Like, don't react at all, or make like play into it and be like me and like have crippling self-doubt and be like, yeah, I know, isn't it great that I do only shit here?
I actually have a funny anecdote of that in my streaming days on YouTube. One person just randomly came in to tell me they don't like witches, and okay, and I like they're like change. A random person called Fiona. I still remember it because Shrek, right? But it was just random Fiona person. If you hear this, Fiona person, I'm still a witch. I'm sorry. Never gonna change.
Like, what was that person expecting as well? Like, change? Oh, like, oh yeah, don't worry, I've got an entirely like separate setup, a completely like a whole different branding. Let me just switch scenes to that real quick. Let me change my whole like
No.
everything.
The funny thing is, I wish I had the ability to change that I do now, so that I can change. Okay, I'm a witch now, and then I change. I'm still a witch, but now in a different color. Just for that extra fuck you.
I'm a shiny version now.
Yeah.
The 0.1% drop.
Yeah, Ken, what about you?
Okay, so I'll try and talk a bit slower. So Maho came up with a lot of stuff that I definitely agree with. My main advice, I would say, to new people thinking about getting into content creation is I've got a few specific things. One of the biggest things is don't get into it for the right reasons. Like, don't go in assuming that you're going to be the next PewDiePie. Don't go in treating it like a business, because that will always kind of ring, like, it'll show through, like, you'll get burned out very quickly, essentially, is what I'm saying. Like, I had a group approach me who, like, around those sort of PewDiePie days, that kind of thing, like, where he was playing Amnesia and stuff, and all the whole, like, Let's Play wave was quite new in terms of content creation. I had a friend at college approach me saying like, "Oh, you're really funny. We should do a Let's Play thing. It'll be amazing. We'll set up a whole brand thing. We'll treat it like a business. We'll treat it like a job. We'll come in every day. We'll grind. We'll do this." And I immediately was like, "Nope, absolutely not. I don't want to. I'm like, not if you're going to be doing it like that, because then it's not going to be fun, and then that's not going to translate into entertaining content or entertaining video for anyone. Like, I don't want to watch a group of people playing games and treating it like a job. I watch the content creators I enjoy because they have genuine passion and they're having a great time, and they can make fun of the game, they can have a good time, and they're good at conveying their experience through their like general like charisma. That's what's good about those content creators that I enjoy. I'm not here to like grind and treat it like work. And they were like, okay, fine, completely fine, we'll go off and do it without you. And lo and behold, they started, treated it like a job. I watched like a couple of their videos and no one was having fun. And lo and behold, they burnt out after about a month and stopped because they weren't getting any numbers, because that's what they wanted out of it. Was they were approaching it saying like, oh, we can get money, we can treat this like a job. And obviously the job that they were working wasn't paying any money. So why would you work a job that you're not making money at? Rather than doing it for passion or like creating the content that you want to see in the world, which is kind of my whole ethos with starting and beginning.
Okay,
So that was like the whole general vibe. But then at the same point, people can also tell if you're only in it for money.
that too. Actually,
That's
going
basically my
going
main...
into any business, any at all, with the idea of just making money, you will fail before you even start. Businesses are firstly an investment, and secondly, they are for the product that you want to give. And it's the same with streaming. It's the same with everything else. If I give up now and, I don't know, start a toothpaste, business, if I'm in it for the money, the product will be bad, and I'll only think about, the end result, that is money. Not about, is my toothpaste good? Are people going to enjoy using it and stuff? But it's good to treat it as a business, but it's good to treat it as an investment in the long run. Be there for a marathon, not a race.
Yeah. If you're selling something that you don't believe in, then like if you wouldn't buy it, why would anybody else buy it, basically?
It's the same with streaming as well. Stream what you want to watch. That is why I decided to make this type of content. Yeah. Because I feel like this is the type of content that I myself would watch. Maybe Ken would watch it too. Maybe Maho would watch it too. Maybe other people that I know would watch it too. But I want stuff that I would watch it first. So then I can have a grasp for quality and, where I want to go and who I want to invite and what I want to do. If you're doing it for the money, you won't have these pinpoints, right? You won't know definitely where you want to go, and you will fail, without even trying, basically. So yeah, advice to those friends you knew, if you try it again, think about it in the long run, not just immediately starting pulling in cash. Yeah. It's never gonna work.
There's another point as well of like the thing where I think the reason they burnt out is because they weren't seeing numbers. Numbers are a brain poison. Try not to obsess over them too much, because if you obsess over numbers too much, then especially if you're comparing yourself to other people, because I've had people start before me and I've grown faster than them, and I've had people start after me and absolutely zoom past me and overtake me. And
I'm not getting called out. I am not getting called out. I am not getting called out. No, I have a bad habit of looking at numbers. Unfortunately, I'm trying to fix it. I know it's bad.
That's something you need to not do 100%. Like, only compare yourself to the you of yesterday, because that's the thing. Like you can try and compare yourself to other people of like, oh, this person has this many followers and they have this many concurrent viewers or whatever. It's kind of human to try and do that, but the thing to make this sustainable is you need to not. And you need to only focus on your own growth, because, I mean, you might have friends that other person who's growing slower than you doesn't have, and that might be something that's contributing to your growth. That other person might have made something that the algorithm just picked up as a random act of luck that has then like boosted them into the hundreds of thousands of views, and now they're absolutely exploding. Like, your journey is not another person's journey, and that's something you always need to focus on and remember. So just try to compare yourself to the you of yesterday, the you of last week, and focus on improving yourself slowly and gradually.
I would have I like this mindset, Ken. I really like your mindset. I personally yes, I'm treating what I'm doing more or less a little bit like a business, but also because I'm a commission artist, I need to like check things, I need to see, I need to get out there. But like especially streaming is like a lot of fun for me, and I have the feeling if I can give people happiness, I'm happy too. But one thing I don't know if that is the greatest mindset. I personally think jealousy is the most useless emotion you can feel. I hate being jealous. I get jealous. I'm a human being. I still get jealous. But I have the mindset that if I can get jealous on something, that means I can work harder to get there myself. Like being jealous doesn't get me views. Being jealous doesn't make my art better. Being jealous doesn't bring me forward. It just makes me a nasty person. But if I, like see someone succeed and I have the feeling, hey, if I work harder, I could succeed too, then I'm motivated to stop being freaking jealous and just work hard enough so there's no reason to be jealous anymore. Because I hate this jealous feeling, so I always have to work hard to, stop myself from being jealous because I can achieve that too with enough work. That also gets you burnout, so please make regular breaks, especially if you do after or before and after streaming also other stuff. Proper breaks are important.
Yes, proper breaks are very important to prevent burnout. I always have 2 designated off days. Always mandatory. Like on those days, I do as little as possible and just basically relax to make sure that I'm never ever overwhelmed.
Yeah,
When you're responsible for stuff like this, you will have a tendency to overwork. Either overwork or procrastinate or both.
Now I'm the one who's trying not to feel called out, having streamed like for what 3 or 4 weeks just straight every single day. I'm a bit of a workhorse because I have too much fun, sort of thing. But I do see the value in like needing to take days off for sure. There's something that Maho said that is very important, which is like utilizing like any possible negativity to instead like turn that into a positive mindset and force yourself forwards. In general, like basically my general ethos is like with the comparison, that kind of thing, it's completely not wrong to be professional and be aware that you're putting on a performance. I'd say that that's not like looking at it as if you're just trying to get money out of it. In general, like essentially a big thing that I want people to think about and remember as like a general mantra is worry about the things that you can control, because you're not able to really control numbers. Like you can't control the algorithm and how it will pick up your posts, or like how many people will look or like or repost or click certain links. You have absolutely no control over that. All you can do is send it out into the ether and hope, because all we're doing is screaming into the void and pissing into an ocean of piss, as my friend Higgs likes to put it. So if you worry about the things you can control, such as your own personal quality, your work ethic, how sustainable you're making this for yourself through taking regular breaks, like Maho and Paige said, improving like all sorts of stuff, so improving little things about your stream, making shit more fun, just basically worry about yourself. The numbers will be numbers, essentially.
And that's it for today's video. Unfortunately, I underestimated how much content there is, so I had to split this video in 2. This is the first part, with the second part coming out on the 1st of May. Thank you all for watching. Do consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff, as I am very, very small. Again, thank you for watching, and goodbye!